Today is a Monday. Today is Monday, the first day of the week, and we are painting. This is our second coat, right? Second coat. We are doing the second coat, right? The first coat was on Saturday, right? So this is our second coat of painting, and we are also doing all the small finishing touches so that we give our paint perfection. Wherever there is some problems that we see that needs to be attended, that's what we are doing today. So it's quite a lot of work when you do finishing. Yeah, you have to be very attentive to the detail. For example, all these areas, as you can see, we need to crack filler. And when we crack filler, we must have a smooth finishing. So I'm just going to take you through where we have done as such. So this bedroom, as you can see, is done that way. We still need to correct all these parts, of course, by putting the corner beads and making it right. But in terms of the painting, besides this, it has actually been done very well in here. So this is what you mean by a proper painted room. We, of course, will clean the door, as you can see from the bottom, and perhaps paint it off, also paint the door as well. All these will be cleaned, right? Because people are touching. We'll use some cleaning detergents that are there on the side to clean. So yeah, just to get it right. The cornices are in, so all those small details will close. That gap is not supposed to be there. Just going to be attentive to the detail, but otherwise the cornices, they are nice. They were done properly. So this is the painting that we normally look at, but we still have to give it a finishing thorough. There is laminated flooring coming here. The gentleman doing the tiling and laminated flooring, he didn't come today because they've got what they call Eid Mubarak. It's a Muslim festival, or festival or holiday or ceremony, whatever, where it's the end of the Ramadan, the end of fasting, and the beginning of the new year. So they didn't come today, and even suppliers are all closed, all the hardwares, because they are all mostly Muslims. So it also gives us an opportunity to do our painting nicely in the absence of the tiler and laminated flooring. When it comes tomorrow, you do the laminated flooring and the bathroom tiling. The tiling was done on 2 year. So the whole sitting room is done tiling. We are stepping on top of these drop sheets. All this is tiling underneath these drop sheets. We still need a board here and a board here and a board there. It's subject to the electrician and plumber finishing their work, then we'll close. Our carpenter is coming tomorrow, so definitely we will have to close tomorrow. The windows are coming today. So tomorrow this house will be having windows. It will be looking very beautiful. And also tomorrow this whole area is going to be closed. So we also hope that the plumber comes so that we can close here. So this is another bedroom, the second bedroom. Also painting was done here properly. That's the finishing that we are looking at in the sitting room there and kitchen. So the other day, I think it was Thursday, they had to remove the cornices there to make sure that they've got those 45-degree cornice is nicely done. So it was done. Yeah, the same gentleman who is doing the tiling. Yeah, so that's how it should look. That's how it's looking. That's how it should look, and that's how it's looking, which means we have done well. We need to clean the doors, as I mentioned, on the other side. Yeah, they put a grey finishing, but it must properly be done so that there is no that white paint and all these stains, if I may call them, that are on the door. This looks like splashing of some paint of some sort. So we need to paint the door. We need to run over again on this grey finishing to remove all these stains that are there. Yeah, so this is also going to be done. Laminated flooring. Yeah, so that's bedroom 2. It's a small bedroom, but a reasonable size bedroom. I think it's about 3 by 3. It's big enough for visitors who will visit here. I think the bedroom is a bit bigger. We still need to correct this box where we boxed the drain outside the manhole. Oh yeah, that is what we are doing. There will be a window here tomorrow. The windows is coming. The windows are coming today rather. So all those doors, they'll be cleaned, everything. We're still work in progress. That's why we are doing all these finishings like it is here. Do you know how to plaster, John Luke? Do you know plastering? Have you done plastering before?
Like Ruben was doing? Not.
Or not yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's good to say things that you don't know. You say, I don't know. Because hey, some of the guys, they'll say yes to everything. Only to mess things, make it worse, huh? I also asked Blessing, he said he has never done that. Okay, let's hope Ruben will come and finish this work. Yeah. Because you are supposed to come today. Supposed to come and finish his work. Trap door. Is the back. We have to install the gutters. This was plastered nicely. This whole area was plastered, nicely plastered at the bottom, the foundation, nicely plastered and painted as well in white. This is the manhole. That's the sewage. This plumbing is taking us inside here. So it's taking the waste inside here. This 110 waste pipe or sewer pipe. So that's the plumbing there that was done. Taking it straight from the source and then from the source right here inside this manhole. So this is how it looks like at the back. The gutters are in, the windows are in. The small part there is the one that is left to finish plastering, and right from the corner to the front we need to plaster and also do what you call screening, topping on top. Yeah, so the pipes here are still exposed because the work hasn't been finished. Once it's finished, we'll take the rubber from the outside and close all these pipes. We can't do that now because the plumber must come and finish his work. So this is what we are doing here. Let's see how the front looks like. Painting of the outside is done and completed now. It's just some small dents like these ones where people are touching with their hands, where perhaps either we clean or we can run another coat of paint because the paint is there. So perhaps we'll just run a coat of paint on this. But the painting has been done successfully in the front and it's coming out right. There is no problem. They ran 2 coats of paint in front, as you can see. And that panel was the one that was not painted. It was painted on Saturday. So the wall outside has been painted now. It's fully completed in terms of the painting. It's fully completed. So let's see that side panel. Tomorrow there will be windows. So this is the area where I'm referring to, where we throw cement on this edge, more like a topping right on top of these bricks. We don't really need to plaster, we just throw it. Like here to the pole we can throw some concrete and then we throw a topping right from there to here. We also wait until they finish. We can't start working there when they are busy, otherwise we'll bury pipes in. So here it's actually done, but you can't see because it's really on the bottom where there is a deck. I'm under the deck. So this is where I'm talking about, where we need to do the topping and finish the plastering from where it was left there, just before the electrical pipe, and to here. Then we come here, then we go to the front. So we also put cornices. We are still to finish our cornices inside. Once we are done with painting, and then the door for that side, which is that one there, the 8-panel door, we need to install the door as well, this one. And then there's obviously going to be tiling of the bathroom. The tiles are there for the bathroom, yeah, and then laminated flooring. Then we are done. When the electrician comes to install his electrical work properly, the plugs, the wiring, everything, after painting, and then the plumber also must then install everything, then we'll be done properly and hand over this site to the client as a completed house. So that's Monday today. By end of the day today we must have finished the inside, the painting. So these are the client was asking me yesterday about the dashboards that are going on the corner there. These are the dashboards. We still have some strips here. These are for the windows, window frames here, so that we are properly done and we give a nice finishing. Yes. What are you looking for?
Script.
Oh,
Yeah.
what about those that we bought?
Wait, is it like?
Ask John Luke, they are in the car there. So these are the tiles for the bathroom. They're more than enough for the bathroom because each box has got 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 by 6, 54 tiles. More than enough for the bathroom. And also we need the other ones for skirting. And this is the laminated flooring, and the cement is for plastering that we are still doing. Yeah. So this is the final look, or the current look rather. The current look was final, means it's completed. This is the current look as of now. But we are, I think, around 70% on our completion now or 65, 70%. I would say 70%, because most of the things they are done. But when the windows are not installed and the doors, then it gives an impression that there's still a lot. If we install the windows tomorrow and the doors are properly finished in installation with the new locks, we'll be left with cornices only, gutters, and closing that bathroom partition, and the tiler to finish the tiling, and the tiler to finish the laminated flooring, and the painting to be 100% properly finished. Then we are done. Our goal is to finish this project on Wednesday evening around 5 o'clock. So thank you for watching. We'll keep on producing more content for YouTube. Those who don't follow us as yet, you can subscribe and follow us, and invite others to also follow our page or our YouTube account.